Okay, according to YouTube, I am now live. We'll stick on me tunes. There we go. We got our tunes. We got Nimby Rails running. The game is perfectly fine at the moment. And, well, I guess I'll just watch trains at Aldgate until people start coming in. Hello there, Jake, and yeah, I did. I thought it was the best title for the stream. I couldn't think of anything else. I was trying to think of like other clever jokes regarding, you know, which line you decide, but then I remembered, oh wait, what about the no quizzes thing from last time? Yeah, let's go with that. Also, hello, Jake. How are you doing this evening? How many people are on the stream? So it's Aldgate. Alright, fair enough then. I'm guessing they all walk to Aldgate East, yeah. Just on my way home from work. Fair enough then. Well, I don't know if it shows up on the mobile stream, but there is a vote. Oh, I've already got 3 votes already. For what line I shall build next. You've got the choice between the Bakerloo, which will use the MP59s, which I'll also show up on the thing here. Pretty much the oldest Paris Metro trains, which I think is appropriate for the Bakerloo line. The Piccadilly, which I'm going to use the MF01 because they're air-conditioned, and I think that's very nice for the Piccadilly line. Sort of an inverse for the S stock and the 1973 stock. Or we can do the Northern, which is currently leading with 3 votes, which will use the MP05, which is basically a sequel to the MP89. Fair enough then. Also, hello there, Jada. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you again. Hope you've been doing well. Yeah, we do Northern since that's the area I'm from. Yeah, it makes sense. Northern is probably going to be the most intensive of the lines because, yes, it's quite. What's it called? It is kind of busy. How we've got obviously we've got the District, Hammersmith and City and Circle lines, and they are pretty busy in their current state. However, the Northern goes through lots of intensive areas, and it's very yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the rear. Oh my goodness, you're on time, Blue Jay. You're on time. How's that possible? Why aren't you here 15 minutes late? Oh, you've lost your lateness streak. I picked Northern because I use it to more than back a lot to be able to see my partner. Fair enough then. And yes, I loved that song I used, Blue Jay. Anyway, what you said. I love that remix because it's from Sonic Superstars, which sucks as a game. I don't want to play it. And the music for that level sucks ass as well. But then JX made a remix using Genesis instruments. And actually sounds like a good song. Like, holy crap, it would if you actually used the Genesis sound font, the song sounds good. Who would have thought? Yeah, I used the... what I was saying earlier, I used to use the Northern Line every so often. But not as much nowadays because, well, I just don't like using the Northern Line. I do remember one time I was at South Wimbledon and I was just watching some of the trains go by, and I remember counting about 20 seconds from the train leaving the southbound platform, fully leaving, to another train entering the platform. Yeah. But yeah, how's everybody doing so far? At least. I'll give you guys 3 more minutes to come up with the vote, and then we'll see if the votes change in the next 3 minutes. So I'll put up an online timer. Again. Okay, so 3 minutes. Alright, you got 3 minutes, and if the votes, and when what the votes are then, it's, that's the line we're going to be going with. Currently, Northern is predictably the leading. But, yeah, we'll see if the votes change. I've literally no interest in Sonic at all, but I like that song. Yep, that's cool. That's all fine. Sonic games almost always have a good soundtrack, even Sonic 06. With the exception of Sonic Forces and Superstars. Circle is my most used Super line, but I like the Metropolitan the most. I miss the old A stock, honestly. I still have some footage of them, because I remember filming them one day. Well, a couple days, actually. On the last day of service, or maybe it was like a rail tour, I think. And, when else did I go and film them? I think I just went out one day, just to ride on them. And I have some footage of them as well, which is kind of nice. And I remember just how bouncy the seats were. So that was always cool. Good evening, both China and the Journalinator. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, my favourite YouTuber. I'm glad that I'm good enough to warrant that description to somebody. Thank you very much for those kind words. Rip Scott Rail HSTs. Well, they're going to be running at least for now, aren't they? They're not going to instantly throw them away, because then they'd have nothing else. They've you know, thrown their Turbo Stars to everybody else that isn't them. Yeah, I'm doing okay, honestly. There's not really much going on. We were just having a chat with some people earlier today. And what else did I do? Not much. There's a farewell tour for the 323? Oh, hang on. Let me quickly search this up whilst I'm here. "29th of September. Aww, balls. It's gonna do from Birmingham to Liverpool. Oh, that would actually be perfect to go and. I'll probably obviously not ride on it. Probably, obviously, I'm not gonna be able to ride on it, but it would be nice to at least see it. Back home now, no longer getting blown away by the wind. Ow, 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 ow. I forgot how loud that was. Alright. So, final votes. Looks like, well, to the grand shock of no one, it's Northern. Yep, Northern it is. What a shock. Northern won. I was actually expecting Bakerloo line to win, but Northern it is. Alright, let's start then. I've already made a start on Embankment Station here, because, you know, why not? I had just realised I have these the wrong way round. So I've already made a start on Embankment, so I guess we're going to start from there. We're going to do, I think what would be a good idea is if we do the Charing Cross branch first, and then go back. And then sort of go away. Oh, to make it authentic, you need to build a Greg's at every station. Fair enough. Also, I did miss your message, Jada. It's my birthday weekend and all, and she's lovely. Well, happy birthday for then. Hope you have a good time. So, we switched to Building London, a couple streams ago, because the Belgium save, which I might as well quickly, let me just quickly save. The Belgian save has 600 plus trains on it and is lagging, and it isn't fun to watch or build. but I managed to get a large proportion of it built. Oh, and I've also built the Waterloo and City Line behind everyone's back, so I wasn't gonna keep it quiet until somebody mentioned it. Anyway, yes, let's build Le Northern. The idea is this isn't just like one-to-one underground. This is underground with Paris Metro rolling stock, including rubber tire trains on certain lines. And the Northern here is going to be our first rubber tire track service. Right, yeah, let's go. So I'm going to copy Royal Oak. Just copying this station quite often now, but it helps. And we're going to build our platforms at Waterloo. Ugh. Also, hello there, William. Welcome to the stream. I didn't ignore you. I'm replying to like 20 people at once. I'm using China. I'm using the what's it called? The Paris Metro's naming system. So that won't be done, I'm afraid. So the lines are all given the numbers, like line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so on. And yeah, well, I mean, in real life, I am fine with the Northern Line as it is, because you just look at where the train is going to. Where do I go? Where are you going? High Barnet? Well, get on the train that's going to High Barnet. But for here, we're going to be we are going to be splitting them into two lines on this map, since that's something that the Paris Metro would most likely do. Oh wait, what was the number I used for here? 16. Right, 16. Would you add in proposals or fantasy lines into this map? I'm actually considering a few. One I really like is extending the DLR from Bank to use the platforms at Charing Cross. The old Jubilee Line platforms at Charing Cross. So I would make it serve Aldwych, City Thames Link, and then... yeah, so I'd extend it by those extra 3 stations. I like that one, and I'm probably going to do that. I might do a few others as well, but we'll see how we get along. Also, what's the platform length? 119... I think 105. So how long will our trains be? MPO 5. So there'll be 7 coaches. So these MPO 5s will be 7 coaches, which means I'll need to edit them because Did you add Finsbury Park? No, not yet. Finsbury Park hasn't been touched. Oh, I'm not going to do that with the district line. I've already added the district and it's pain in itself already. But I do have an idea regarding Wimbledon, which we'll probably touch on later. But let's first sort out the Northern Line first, because that's the one people want me to build. So let me look at the track type. Extended Bakerloo to Dartford? No way! What are you, insane? You see how far Dartford is away? Look, Lewisham... no, not Lewisham. Oh, where is it? Elephant and Castle was here, and I would expect people to say Lewisham, because that's a bit far, but okay, fair enough. Dartford's all the way here. Why? Why would you do that? The Bakerloo line will become unusable. Okay, so yeah, track type. Isn't the plan to eventually extend all the way to Hayes? There is a plan. Probably, I'll accept if there is a plan, but it's not a plan that I'm going to be bringing into this map over my dead body, because that's going to take forever. Which one is it? I'm going to hold my finger on the monitor so I remember, because all these names are dumb. Oh, darn it, let me try again. No. I think the Elizabeth line should go to Gravesend. Gravesend's a little bit far, but I can understand that. That might work. And hello there, Crazy Shark Gaming. How are you doing? Well, you were here for a while, so that's nice at least. So thanks for stopping by. There we go, got the rubber tire track. And we need this platform to be 105 meters long. Ish. Actually, give me a second. I need to do some more maths again. So, 17.77 times 6. Yeah, that's good enough. What about Bakerloo to Beckenham to connect with the trams? Again, the further you go with these kinds of routes, the more danger you have of making it stupidly overcrowded. Like, remember, the Bakerloo line also already goes quite far north. And, so it's already going to get a lot of people not only just going north, but also Wembley Stadium. Yeah, no more, thanks. Remember, there isn't too much of a degree of flow in Nimby rails with passengers, so you've got to keep that in mind. I'm going to make this bit 70 kph, because why not? And then it's going to slow down to 55. Oh, I need to bridge the gap, I just realised. Footprint extension. That was close. Wrong one. Okay, now the platform number is 1 and 2. Oh, the platforms are staggered here. Oh. I'll sort that out later. And I already got the platform numbers correct, so yay. It hasn't become a biz line because I couldn't work out what biz to make it a part of. So I just made it its own line. I thought that just made a lot more sense for the time being. So it's line 12, and it uses the MF88. Have you rode bus route 310? Well, there are lots of 310 bus routes across the country, so the answer to that question is a no. Because I don't know which one you're referring to. And even if it... Well, I'm going to take a stab. I guess you're referring to the new one in London. Then no, I haven't been on the London one. The biz, making it like a biz for the Central does make some degree of sense when you word it like that. But, I would probably be more inclined to agree with you if it directly connected to the, like, if it had like a physical connection to the Central line, or it had cross-platform interchange, which it doesn't have either of those. Parallel offset. Oh, too close. Still too close. There we go. I do like how stupidly close Charing Cross platforms are here. It is moderately entertaining knowing how close they are. Yeah, okay, that works then. So one thing, obviously, with the Northern is that it, much like a lot of the other older underground lines, it follows the roads. So from here, it pretty much just basically follows the roads as much as it possibly can. A bit of leniency around this bit, but you know, yeah. Alright, so this is Charing Cross. Yeah. Isn't Charing Cross from Embankment one of those stations where one of those... Oh, hang on. Why is the stupid... One of those gaps between stations you can't even fit a train between. I don't know about that. Okay, maybe in Nimby Rails it's harder to see because you can't properly get like Let me see. Oh, hang on, I didn't do it right. Maybe. I mean, on my save here, the distance between the platform edges is 117 meters long, which is about 10 meters longer than a 1995 stock. So I'm just gonna go maybe. I don't know how I would prove this without a friend, though. But that's actually kind of an interesting question, though. I want to find that out later. What PC do I have? It's a little bit of a toaster, but it's a HP. It's a HP computer with Windows 8.1. Yes, it's a HP computer. Yes, what's so shocking about that? Alright then, see you later, Crazy Shark. Thanks for coming along. The shortest distance between stations is at Oxford Street, is it? Where's Oxford? Oxford Street? You mean Oxford Circus? I've never heard of Oxford Street Station. I'm looking through. Oh, is at Oxford Street. Oh, I misread you. My apologies. I'm not too sure. Again, I'll need to check in my own time. Alright, so the next stop is Leicester Square. Yeah, it's Oxford Circus and on another on Oxford Street on the Piccadilly. Oh! Well, yeah, I was thinking the two closest ones were Leicester Square and Covent Garden. Also, China, can I just say, don't just say random stuff in the chat, please. I have a spam filter, so if you're just gonna, you know, try and be a little bit more mature instead of just smashing your keyboard and hoping I get your attention. You whatever. It's all right. Just, you know, don't do that. Raging at what? What's to rage at? Okay, so Leicester Square. Oh yeah, it's Leicester Square and Charing Cross. Well, if so, okay then. Alright, it's Goodge Street. Let's try and go a bit quicker. So I want to. There's no way I'm gonna have like all the services running by the end of the stream, but I definitely want to at least have most of the track work laid out. That'll make me a happy bum. Yeah, my options were either Covent Garden or Covent Garden and Leicester Square, or Charing Cross and Embankment. Oh, this is Tottenham Court Road. I didn't notice for a second. Took me a while. Huh. I thought that was Gooch Street. See, that's how much I sometimes forget about the Northern Line. Right, so where's Gooch Street? I have to guess. Logically, it would be here, I guess. Though I'm going to check on other maps. So, let's find out where Goodge Street is geographically. Oh, I didn't need to make the chat that wide. Alright. Goodge Street. I don't know what to do. Well, you said you were playing Roblox. And I can't even spell Goodge Street. Goo. Yeah, I spelt it right. Obey. Stupid map. Thank you. Alright, so it's located. Oh, I was right. North Crescent. Okay, I got it right. Good. Alright then, well, again, I'm not too sure what you can do at the moment in that case. So, this is Tottenham Court Road. Oops. Tottenham Court Road. Cobalt, welcome! And hello, Concord! Welcome to the stream! And hello, Tom Pill. My goodness, 3 people joining at once. Welcome all. Nice to see you back again. Just in case you didn't know, Cobalt, I'm building the London Underground, except it's the Paris Metro. So some lines have rubber trains, and we're using Paris Metro-like rolling stock. I've already built the District, Waterloo and City, Circle, and Hammersmith and City lines. Ugh. And we're currently building the Northern Line. That's the next one. People voted for that. So the Tuber are more on strike often. That's one way to put it, but it's also not an untrue way to put it. Yeah. 9. That'll do. Which lines will have rubber tyres? At the moment, it's going to be the Northern, Victoria, Central, and Jubilee. Those... Oh, and Bakerloo. So the Paris Metro has mainline gauge trains on some lines, right? Yes, some of them are just steel, like metal rails. And these mainline gauge lines are overhead DC. Wait a minute. Why do I see that? If you're talking about the new lines, like line 15 and onwards, yes, they're gonna have overhead DC rails. No, overhead DC it's gonna be like 1,500 volts something. Which is the best way to get from King's Cross to Hounslow, but only using buses? Well, it's not really a quiz, right? So I would have obviously shut you down, but it is a legitimate question. I think... Well, I would have recommended you get the 10, and then the 110. Well, fortunately, no. Cobalt. Because the Electrostar, thank goodness, is overhead AC. And we don't have any of the new lines that have overhead AC. Well, actually, we will, but not now. And, well, I'm gonna... Not yet, at least. But I don't know exactly how to do that, because I wouldn't recommend anybody do something like that. Tom, because that's such a stupid thing to do, to go from Hounslow. No, to get to Hounslow only using the bus. That's the kind of thing you do if you lose a bet. Honestly, you're better off doing that, getting to White City, and then, what's it called? Yeah, just get it from White City and then get a 237. Just do that instead. I am now entering a deep depression. I have left my job, stopped washing, and will proceed to die of hunger. I know, I did see your message, I just didn't have a chance to reply because I was I was already in the conversation with someone. But that is, where is it? Let me just, I'll scroll up again. Why would you do that, though? That's so stupid. Why would you only go, like, from Nuneaton to Sutton only using local buses? It'll take forever. You have a photo of a 10-year... Okay, it wasn't 10 years ago. It wasn't that long ago. The parliamentary... I can't remember how long ago it was. But it wasn't 10 years ago, Cobalt. Come on. You cannot tell me that was 10 years ago. Come on. Also, hello, planes, trains, and more. Welcome to the stream. There are people on Twitter who want them back to stick around in spite of their crashworthiness. Well, I think for me, it's more of a situation of, okay, you want to replace the HSTs, okay, but with what? What are you going to replace them with? Because at the moment, your options are thin air and the potted plant. What else? What else does Scott Rail have? It's been just under 10 years. Well, being the person that I am, I also took a photo of when the things were going, when the last Chiltern, like the parliamentary service. Give me a second, so I'm going to tell you the exact date, because it wasn't 10 years ago. I wrote on it, and I have the date of it, so I'm going to go and quickly look through my photos. Trains, DMUs, 165, Chiltern. The date was... hang on. The 7th of December 2018. There you go, Colbot. That was the date of it. They're tendering for new trains. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Which is why, the point I was basically trying to say, Jonanator, is that it's not going to happen instantly. There's no chance that it'll happen just overnight. It really was that recent. You know, hand on my heart, that's what it was. Buy mode 385 sounds disgusting. The normal 385 is disgusting. Why would you want to go with a buy mode version unless you want to torture people? Goodness me. I thought I was the cruel person. Okay, I'm still saying pure and uncorrupted because it's funny. For purposes of entertainment, I'll just politely nod to that and go, yeah, you're right. Also, hello, no one. Welcome to the stream. So this is going to be minus 3. Okay, this needs to be minus 3. If you see a guy in a horrible blue and yellow hoodie in your photos, hi. Well, now that I'm here, let me just check. Did I see anyone by that description? Let's see. No. 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 Actually, I can't see you, Cobalt, but I can see someone... I can see a very bright green reflection in one of the photos I took. Like, it's a bright... let me see, did I see anything in the interior? No. No. No, so that's the only thing I got. Nuzzling ball. Ugh. The 769s use truck engines. I'm gonna quickly find this out which one it is. God, I don't know which one it is. Hang on. Because I know it's an MAN engine, I just don't know what type. So it's an MAN D2876. There's a rail engine version. They also they also do marine versions. Oh, okay, so you could be right. All right, for the purpose of discussion, I'll just politely nod. Yeah, I think the 230s have transit engines. Put driver seats in position on a 15-meter pipe. Like, anyway, TPER after a 185 replacement. No! What? Well, actually, I don't blame them. But what are you going to replace? What are they going to replace it with? More IETs, more IETs. and replace it with cancelled services. Well, I guess that's the optimistic way of looking at it. Oh. The main issue with the 189 is Layla Nashville. The main issue with Mania 185 issue is the noise when parked in stations. Probably. I was gonna say overcrowding, but that comes close. Alright. So, Warren Street. $197s maybe? They already got some Spanish tat in the fleet. Honestly, I don't mind the sound of the IET. If anything, the aesthetics of the IET are by far the best parts about it. The issue with the IET, for me, is everything else. Oh, this is putting up a fight if you want the speed limits. Come on, behave. Come on. There we go, that'll do. 185s are also pretty heavy. They can't do differential speeds and they not drink loads of diesels. Yeah, that's true. But that's also another thing with the one. Yeah, that's another major issue with the 185. So even if someone else takes them over, they're going to be really particular of what routes they put them on. Are the 197s any good? I've never been on one. Not yet. I haven't been on one either. They all run far away from London, so it's kind of tricky to go and film one if you don't have the money to leave London. Whereas I barely have enough money to leave my house, let alone to go out and find a 197. Also, Dan, fair warning. I'm going to say no to that to no one. I'm just gonna put a blanket no. Don't do that because you make the chat uncomfortable. So please, no thanks. I'll be in Japan for 2 weeks. Got 3.5 weeks to ride everything. In 2 weeks. Oh well, hope you have a nice time in Japan. I really do hope. It's still a country I will never set foot in because culture shock for me, I'm afraid. But hopefully you have a good time. I really hope you have fun. It'll be my last time to ride on the Great 500 series. Oh. Let me just double check what they are. No, my precious! Oh. One of the best looking trains ever made. By far. It looks fast going still. Yeah, GW Villager has been whining to me about the 197, so I'm very nervous about how it's going to turn out. Actually, let me place the platforms here so I remember. Oh my goodness! The catchment area of Kennington is nearly 260,000 people. Hulk scared. Look at that. Which is, I believe, that's more than Waterloo. Oh no. It's more than Whitechapel. My goodness. I only got 3 sets running, all station stoppers. Between Osaka and Fukuoka. Fukuoka. Yeah. Is the overground being included in this? Yes, it is. They're going to be the equivalent of Transilian, or however you want to pronounce that. Alright. Euston Station. Let's add Euston. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't know if they have they brought forward the Oh, okay, so the N700S is being brought out quickly, so that's why. Okay, I guess that makes sense, but that's still very sad. So this is -3. So now it turns into -1. So -1. Yeah. Okay. So it turns into -1. Gotcha. Will you ensure? Well, let me read it first. Will you make Lizzie and Thameslink RER routes? Yes, that is the plan. I still need to choose what rolling stock to go with that. If you say 387, I'm banning you on the spot. Cobalt, don't even try. I know, I can see that from a mile away. And I don't know what tram and the DL are going to use for the tram and DLR yet. Two-car 387? Oh no! You've been awarded a 1-minute timeout! Oh no, for that suggestion! How dare you decide something like that? Oh, power feels nice. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, I need to name this Houston. You're right, an overhead 377 is not a 387. But I'm not going to use that either. A 1-car 700. Impossible by definition? And no. Right. So, the 500 series is awesome. If it is the train JR could not kill. It's been a pain in the ass since its introduction. And no one, I really mean it. What's it called? Don't call me daddy. I'm being dead serious. Like, stop. Don't do it. I warned you last time, and I mean it. Stop it. Stop it, okay? And I'm going to teach you a very important lesson, no one, okay? No means no. It does not mean keep going on. Okay? Know that for the future. No, mate, I said don't do it. I mean it. Okay? In fact, I'm just going to give you another timeout for that, because I'm being dead serious. Now, this time it's being extended to 5 minutes. Use the RERNG for Liz. I'm 50-50 on that. The RERNG does exist in Nimby Rails. Here it is. But it's overpowered in terms of passenger count. Like, 1,500 as a 6 card and as a pair of 12 card, it's 3,000. In comparison, if we have, where is it? The the MI-79, 1,484 as a pair. Yeah, it's a double-decker as well. Yeah, this is a double-decker, so here... Well, the first two... The outer coaches aren't a double-decker. But the inner ones are, and that's where all the capacity comes from. So, 188, 297... So I might consider... I would like to use the 373, but the 373 has a high run cost to the shock of nobody in game, and we are, as you can see by the number, as you can see on the top here, we actually have limited money. Can I see class 317? No. Oh, I missed off the chat where you were mentioning about the 500 series. 4 more seats. Aww. What a shame. That's why it got thrown away. Darn you, extra seat count, you and your tricks. Hey Dan, do you know what is a cheap to run very high capacity and flexible EMU you could use? Is? Let me guess, is it the 387 by any chance? Can this be 55? I wonder. Oh, it can. Oh, excellent. The 700 was a lot cheaper and lower top speed didn't matter because of the Toei Aikido. No, not the 387. Well, that's the Pacer Elf. Hang on, does the Pacer Elf even exist in Nimby? Let me check on the workshop. Bear with. Also, let me quickly save the game. I have to say, this music choice, I love this song playing. It's such a great song from Spark 3. And I love that it's this long as well. So let me see, Pacer. So we got the Pacer Link, the Pacer Dart, and no, we don't have the Pacer Elf. We got we got the Pacer Twist, got the Pacer Link, Pacer Dart, Ryu Shark, which is the Pacer Dart, the Pacer Twist, and yeah, that's it. Newag Impulse. I don't think there's a single Newag. Oh no, you're right. Actually, the Newag Impulse does exist. So let's see. Well, the thing is that I mean, I guess it would be kind of interesting, but we're trying to stick to French. No, we're trying to stick to French trains. On this save, wherever possible. No, actually, what are the running costs in Nimby Rails for the Electrostar? I'm kind of curious. Just to humour you, Cobalt, I'm gonna just enlighten you. Bear with. Where is it? Oh, there's it. Electrostar pack. There we go. Let me just see. What's the running cost compared to? So 387. So $136 a day versus Well, it does have cheaper running costs, I'll give it that. But I am not using any Electro Stars, not on your life. No, we're not using Adelantes underground. You will gas everybody and then we won't have passengers to transport. Also, have you learnt your lesson yet, no one? You know, don't do what I just told you not to do. Also, it is tempting to use German trains. I won't lie. It would be funny underground. But, you know, it's just... I want to try... I want to actually make money. And the thing is, on the save, we have to watch out because we have to pay our loans back. And, hang on, what the running cost... Let me see how the running cost of the 180. Let me just check. I bet it's through the roof. 2,700 per day. Which, oh. What the hell? It's cheaper to run than some of the trams I had here. What the hell? Why is it that expensive? How peculiar. I'm still not going to use it, but... Yeah. That wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, we're going to end the building northbound on this section here, for now. Second. Oh, behave, stupid game. I'll need to get a top-down view because I don't believe that would move the layout, so I feel like that's wrong, so I'm going to check it later. You're paying for all the cars your Syria box licensed drivers are. Fair enough. You know, that explains it. That explains the high price, so you got me there. Yes, it's true that the 180s are used at Sunderland. However, Sunderland... how can I say? Sunderland is... Whilst it is underground, like you're saying, it's not a long tunnel. Whereas the Northern Line, for example, is one of the longest tunnels in the world. So just because they can be used underground doesn't mean you should use them. Okay. Also, I've done something to instantly evoke an outright ban from Dan. Well, again, I really don't need to know. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, Sunderland's not exactly, like, you know, the go-to of amazing places. Excuse me, had to sneeze. Alright then, China. See you later, and thanks for coming along to the stream. It's close between it and Scunthorpe. What about Grimsby? Grimsby's quite, well, grim. I went to Grimsby and it really felt like a town. Well, it felt like Scarfolk. Like, if I was making a Scarfolk television series, I would base it. I'd do the filming in Grimsby. You saw a Southwestern Railway adventurer not in a siding? No way! That is legitimately impressive. Well done. Good catch. Right, I need to double check the length again. Bear with. CA. $135. Gotcha. Penistone to Scunthorpe. The only noticeable thing Grimsby has is a stagecoach run Volvo B7RLEs. Yep, I did see one of them when I was in Grimsby, so yay for that. It was sat in Waterloo with a not to be moved. Well, that's close enough. Come on. It was trying. Right, so these are the Victoria Line platforms, so... From the top of IKEA in Southampton, you can see the 701s in Marchwood military sidings across from the water. How do you get to the top of the IKEA? That's my question of the day. Okay, so -2. Might as well just build this bit whilst I'm here. There's no reason not to. Wait a minute. This goes above that, so -3, then... Well, man, I'm having to use my brain here. Ugh. It's amazing to see how the people that put out the Electrostar put out such a piece of crap to replace it. By the way, what would you shoot in Grimsby? I couldn't hear properly. What did you... I saw the B7RLE. I didn't shoot anything because I don't own a gun. But I did take a photo of it at least. Okay, so 55. Saw an 805.0.com and getting the photo shoot done. The Electrostars are the best EMUs running in the UK. No! What are you going to tell me next? The best chocolate to eat are Ferrero Rochers? They're disgusting. Or the dark... No, my favourite chocolate is dark chocolate. Oh! Oh, shooters in film. Oh, such a... Well, when I was in Grimsby, I saw the class, well, I went there to see the class 185 get a film of the 68 set that was running as a sort of trial, and the 156 before they chucked them in the bin. So good timing on that, I'll tell you that right now. I have also got some photos of the 805. I didn't ride on it because, you know, I've got better things I could do. But I've at least seen it. And I've filmed it depart a station. $50. $60. $55. $56. Trial and error to the rescue. I refuse to take food. Oh, hello, hang on. There's Optera Olympuses with greater, I almost said greater angular London, not go ahead. With a 151 with laminated paper number plate. Oh goodness, that sounds horrible. Guess they're real struggling. Right, so 2 and then -1. Then sort it out from there. Oh, thoughts on Trains World 5? Couldn't care less for it. I could not care less. Alright. Come on. There we go. Ugh. So, most of them are a few IETs with no cracks. All of them just happen to be the ones built in Japan. It's totally a mystery as to why. How could this happen? Find out next week on the next episode of Dragon Ball. I guess we'll do it separately, actually, that'll help. So not to mention you can't even get B. Oh, have they stopped selling the Enviro 400 BYD version, or did what's it called? Did whoever it was, Alexander Dennis sort of just people begging them to get the normal version, or the version that they have, whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, oh, of course. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now. Yeah, I've seen that version. Yeah, it's not the best looking. Not at all. Wait, hang on. No, this can't be 2. This has to be 1. This has to be 2 because it goes it's like a lot of threading here. Oh hell. I'm not the biggest fan of the new Enviro 400 front, like the new electric one front at least. I just think you know, maybe if it went through one more redesign, I might be more inclined to like it. But you know, it's just sort of me being me. Almost impossible to impress. Also, will the Birmingham barn ever return? I don't know. Well, I guess it's very mood dependent at the moment. We'll see. At the moment, Ludwig, what I'm currently doing is the London Underground, but it's the Paris Metro, so we're using Paris Metro rolling stock. Okay. I do agree that the new Invera 400 design does look better than the new Street Deck design. That one sucks ass. But this one's the new. I still don't like either of them that as much. There's plenty of underground rolling stock in Nimby Rails, tons. Pretty much every tube train that I can think of at the moment, with the exception of. No, I think we've got every tube train now. Okay, so next one is King's Cross St Pancras. This is going to be another sort of big interchange station. Wrong paste. What's your opinion on the Yutong E12s? Funny, because I don't actually have one because I haven't been on a Yutong yet. Any Yutong for that matter. It's kind of funny. It's just, I haven't been on a single Yutong. Will there be one save game where the Rubiet gets a Tokyo-style metro? Probably not, because I've got no idea what that is or where that is, for that matter. So, nah. Right, so, easy, if Chinese built assume crap. I have heard some praise for the Yutongs, though. So, maybe it could be good. Alright, so -3 from here. Oh, yeah, there's going to be lots of threading for this station. Bochum, Dusseldorf, Bonn. Oh, I've built that already on that section of North Rhine-Westphalia. Stuff that. No. No. Not again. I've built that area enough. I don't want to do it again. Apparently Yutongs aren't too bad. Better than the BYDs at least. They ship them in bits from China and bolt them together in Yorkshire, and then we can claim British built. Oh, it's one of those vehicles. Gotcha. I know the drill by now. So -1. I don't know why we allow operators to buy foreign buses using Zebra funding when British equivalents are available. Because a lot of British buses suck. I like the Balamori theme. In fact, funnily enough, according to the file I downloaded, it's classed as heavy metal and hip hop. Make of that what you will. But I loved Balamori growing up. It's a great show. How could you can't dislike Balamori? That's a criminal offence. What's the story about Amore? Would you like to know? What's the story about Amore? Would you like to know? Hang on, that's like building a Lego set and saying it was fully made in your town rather than where the bricks were. Well, London's bus network is pretty... it's okay, and I do like Brighton's bus. I do like Brighton's bus network, but it's not as good as it used to be, because, well, they ruined it by getting rid of the bendies. Oh crap! No, hang on, I did the wrong height. -3, -3. Brighton needs a bus network. That's all it has. Yeah, I guess. There's an operator in my town actually called Britannia Bus. I don't... If I've heard of that bus operator name before, I don't remember it. I hate the Boris buses. Well, the thing here is, what you said, Ludwig. The thing is that you just require the right amount of training with bendies, and then they're fine. And you also need to not put them on stupid routes that they aren't qualified to run on. Unfortunately, TFL... Well, it's questionable if TFL did either of these things. Let's go 60. Increase the speed limit a little bit, just for here. I haven't watched the bus livery ranking yet. Did your guys rightfully put the B network at the bottom of the livery? Bottom just for painting their buses yellow? You know what? I completely forgot about the B network, so it's not even on the list. I apologise. I'm really sorry. I just completely forgot. I would like some trams and or trolley buses for TFL Plus, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. I really want me trolleys. I miss me trolleys. Trolleys are awesome. Doesn't... Oh yeah, good point. Ooh, I'm actually considering a video about bus stations, actually. Funny you mentioned that. Alright, so, Angel Station. So, enable. yeah, it definitely isn't the most memorable of railway or train liveries. 38 bays at a single bus station. Goodness me, how many buses a day stop there to require you to need 38 bays? Goodness me. So, angle. When I come to power, all London mainline EMUs will be 387s, all buses will be B5LH, and all deep tubes will run with AC fitted 2009 stocks. I will... Well, if I come to power, only the last one will be enforced. Everything else will be vetoed and you'll be stripped of power and instantly given community service for daring to even suggest the others. Why are all of your opinions wrong? Yeah, it's what I would call bang out of order. They are fitted with better seats than... Well, yeah, that's the thing. I wouldn't mind the 387s if they had just decent seats. But they don't, so they're horrible. But this just... Alright, Old Street. Old Street Station. Viewers, a bit of a question: is the northern line on this section of the northern line between Old Street and Moorgate? Is the northern line above or below the city line? I forgot which way it is. I think the northern line is below it, but if anybody, like, remembers, which one is it? I haven't a clue. Northern below. Oh, okay. Well, I got 2, 1 above, 1 below. Alright. I think it's below as well. It makes a little bit more... I'm trying to remember. Hang on. Because I remember going on an escalator. And it... Look, I think the northern is below, but I'm going to double check. So, Old Street Station. Was there yesterday and vividly remembered the steps, went up and down 3 times, the triple ticking madman. Ooh, excuse me. Oh. So for my calculations, my 38-bay local bus station gets 87 buses an hour. Well, that's impressive for the north. That must be all of the buses in the north they could afford. Alright then. It's the only bus station in the city. Fair enough. Well, again, I'll do, I'll put it on the... I'll put it underneath, but I'm probably gonna, like, slew them a little bit. Northern Line underground cities are superimposed between Old Street and Moorgate. Stoke has 22 bays. Yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, I remember going to Stoke. Wait, hang on. What bus station did I go to? Because Stoke is effectively 3 towns merged into one. I went to the one that Flixbus stopped at. Yeah. NCL is the top of this section, I guess. Okay, then. Well, I think I'll... Yeah, okay, then. So I'll put that on... Yeah, then. -2. -2. Gotcha. Indeed it is. Including it being an instrumental. Because lyrics can sort of ruin the video. Well, ruin... It makes it hard to hear. Not so much ruin. Hanley. Was it Hanley? Really? You see, that's the thing with... Yeah, I'm going to have to just nod and go, yeah, it probably was. All I remember is that the 6 and the 6A stopped there. Because I... Or was it... Hang on, what bus did I... I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was Hanley bus station. Yeah, that's Hanley. Okay, thank you very much, my Stoke correspondent. Honestly, I missed Stoke on track. I kind of liked it in places because you got. I remember just liking some bits of it. It wasn't that bad, and plus I had a nice time riding the Solars before they got thrown away, and the Omni Cities before they got. Look, okay, no one. I'm being dead serious. I told you no. I'm gonna just put you. You have now. I've just revoked your. You've been banned for the rest of the stream. There we go. You've now been banned for the rest of the stream. Okay, so it's referred to Stoke bus station because Stoketown doesn't have one unless you count around spoons. Yep. Okay, fair enough then. And yeah, no one has been sent to the realm of shadow where he will be forced to ride a 387 until he learns not to do stupid things. Obviously -2. Yeah, I do find Stoke to be like a kind of an interesting place anyway, but it's just not. It's not somewhere I mean, I've been obviously to Stoke a couple times, but yeah, I still like it. Well, it's okay. Shadow Realm is meant to be a punishment. 387, right for it riding is an honor. Well, it's an honor to some, not to all. I think that's one way you could healthily describe it. I mean, Luton, if it's on the Gatwick Express. Either way, he has been punished for his sins, and he must repent before coming back onto the stream. Even though I'm not even a religious person, just, just funny. A Boris bus would be appropriate, honestly, but, spontaneous decision-making strikes again. Honestly, you're right, actually, when you mentioned that. The Gatwick Express, even the last time I rode on it, was really quiet. Really quiet. There was barely anybody on it. The only time I imagine myself ever using the Gatwick Express is for the lols. On an all-line rover, if I ever do one. That would be kind of cool to do, but, you know, I don't have the money, and I'm fairly certain even if I thought I had the money, Halifax will teleport to me and say no. Yeah, they'll probably just go, no, that money is mine. And, yeah. No, 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 no. Behave. Good. Right, so we've got Moorgate. Let me put the numbers here before I forget. To be fair, once they stopped using the 442s and first class stopped being first class, it became pointless. Yeah, the appeal of the Gatwick Express was the 442s. And before that it was the 460, and even before that it was the Mark II 73 sets. Once they all went, and Southern stopped running their own service from London to Brighton, the Gatwick Express has just become dumb. It's a big dumb route. Amazing speaking skills, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. You're welcome, Daniel. But the point still stands. Like, no one would seriously use the Gatwick Express unless they're just riding up. Like, it's just a tourist trap. It's cheaper to just verify on something we're able. I'm fairly certain it's cheaper to verify on anyone else if push comes to shove. If you don't get caught, it's cheaper to verify anything. Oh, Southern does run London to Brighton okay, it's on Sunday, so basically never, because as far as I'm concerned, they might as well abolish Sunday timetables, considering how many delays, well, how many times there's always engineering works on. They might as well just abolish the Sunday and the weekend timetable. No point of its existence. Like to the travelling public, the Gatwick Express is no different from their local train when 25 years ago it was part of the Intercity network. Fair enough then. Okay, so this goes like that. And this goes underneath it. No, wait. -2, -1. And then back to -2. Okay, now we've got Bank, the fun station. So, -2, this will be. Ooh. In Poland, in my last town I lived in, you could not buy tickets on the bus and the machines never had paper. In 3 years, got caught once, penalty fare, €20. Still cheaper than if I paid. Goodness me, the infrastructure must be really bad if you're, not even able to acquire tickets. Alright. let's add the platforms for bank. uh, Poland would still be kind of nice to go to soon. Sounds like a fun country. Money notwithstanding. A new freight terminal? Where? Where are they building it? Is there a new freight terminal? I didn't know about this. This is news to me. Actually, we just remove and just... So this is going to be kind of tricky because I need to make sure that the platform can fit in. But not join up to... there we go. Road. Oh, okay, fair enough then. My offer to show you around Poland stands. Yep, I mean, I do appreciate it. It's just not something I can use at the moment because no money, Gromit. Okay, and adjust. Oh, hello there, both China and Lemaya. Welcome back to the stream, lads. Oh, hang on. That was close. Adjust this. And a bit of this. There we go. I'm doing great, thank you very much. I'm building a northern line at the moment. I let people vote what line I was going to build, and northern line it is. Much to my slight dismay. Yeah, I remember who you are, China. Whilst I do have the memory of a colander, I still remember you. Can I just say, I really like oil and how it changed our world. And my favourite number is 115. I am really sorry, Generator. Those two jokes flew right over my head. I don't get it. Like, the oil one, the first thing that comes to my mind is BP. And I feel like that's not what you're referencing. The Man City jokes. Oh, see, I'm that out of touch with reality. I deeply apologise. Okay. Oh, one day I will learn. -1 again. Let's join these back up. Quietness. Well, I don't have to talk every single 12.2 milliseconds. Sometimes, you know, we don't... It's okay to have a bit of silence. Okay? Okay, good. 3, 4. Well, people were just talking in the chat, China, about a Man City joke. Goodness me. Are you used to users who have, like, it's almost constant chat? I can't stand a chat like that. I can't stand it. It's way too much to keep track of when that happens. Thank you. So, Oil Club owned by a sheik and 115 number of financial fair play charges they have. Do you think partition doors, those doors that are placed on each of end carriages, work to isolate sounds from gangways? Yeah. They do, from what I've noticed. When you close a door, the sound is closed with it, usually. So, yes, they do. I do agree. Copy Gooch Tree again. Yeah, it's a pain, honestly. It just gets buried, and you can't really have a decent conversation with people. Let's try 16 now. Kind of wish partitions and doors are still feature on modern trains. The new, I guess it really depends, because obviously the further you are away from sound, the more the more it deadens. Sound energy dissipates is what I'm looking for. So I guess if you're farther away, it's not as big of a problem. But I do kind of agree. It would be nice if certain trains did have that. But I still get, like, the appeal of open gangways, so it makes sense. But yeah, yeah. Ooh. London. But the northern cities were built for 5 pence and 2-week-old chocolate fountain. Yeah. No, I'm not a massive fan of them. Oh, you had to add 3 extra platforms. Goodness me. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous with the Northern Line platforms in Nimby Rails. Well, at Morden, I should say. So, I think it's one of those situations where I'm just going to have to wait and see how bad it gets. Ooh. Right, gotta go. GF is nagging me to spend more time with her. What a shame. She can't come along and join. That's fine, no worries though. Cobalt, thanks for coming along. Nice to see you again. And, well, yeah, have a nice time in Japan if I don't hear back from you again. Right, Borough Station. Let me work out where it is. Well, on this save, I'm going to be splitting up the Northern Line into two lines. Sort of, which is what I would imagine they would do on the Paris Metro. Ugh. So, this issue will be slightly rectified. Again, slightly. I think they've made it like a they've extended it from the other services. I don't think it's a shuttle anymore. The Mill Hill service. Although if that is not the case, someone please correct us. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I think it's full line. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Thoughts on my idea? Oh, hang on. One is regional. Another is communal mode. Regional will have the portion doors between the count. I think that's just one more issue to go wrong, as far as I'm concerned. I get what you're trying to do there, but that's just another thing to go wrong. Yes, and they would just be permanently left open, as just what Jonah just said. Plus, you are thinking of the passenger, which is, well, as demonstrated multiple times, not something the railway does. Alright, Elephant and Castle. Hello, Matt. Welcome to the stream. And quizzes aren't permanently going away. I just didn't want any tonight because the scrubs just made it so unbearable with the questions I was getting last time. So no quizzes in this stream, but I'm fine doing quizzes in the future. Have you signalled Kennington yet? It's actually so annoying to signal as you have services coming in from 4 different directions. Not yet. I haven't reached Kennington yet, so I'm on the way though. I'm very close to Kennington, so it won't be too long until we see how much of an issue Kennington will be. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to struggle that much with Kennington. I think it's going to be dirt easy. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. Goodness me, I are dumb. So the Northern Line tracks flip again. So, this line goes under. Oops. Gotcha, okay. And then this line goes over. Da. B-O-R-O-U-G-H. Between Kennington and Morden, you may want to shorten the distance between signals due to the increased frequency. Oh, I already got... I'm just going to use the block aliases to sort of recreate the CBTC signaling they have. Just stuff that I might as well just do it like that. Because the Northern Line is technically ATO and... Oh, actually, wait, I just realised. That could be in... No. Because we're using the MP59s and they aren't ATO... Okay, I'll use block signals then, okay. Okay, we are approaching Kennington. I feel like if they did that in Transport Fever, I think it will be only viable for like high speed lines, but because it's really difficult to do metros in Transport Fever because of well, the game is very very intensive to put it lightly. Alright, Kennington Station. Now let's do the, let me just add the platforms at Kennington on the Charing Cross branch. Okay, so got platforms there. I need to ride the loop one day. I haven't been on the Kennington loop. I thought they'd kick you off. To, you know, stop people doing exactly that. Yeah, I thought so, yeah. How would you ride the loop unless... how would you ride the loop unless it's, unless, you know, you hid? Or you used, oh, I don't know, it was a rail tool. Yeah, exactly my point. And it's been more than an hour. I usually stream for like 2.5 hours. According to OBS, I have been streaming for 1 hour. I have... Huh? Okay, that was weird. For some reason, I was recording for the past half an hour onto my disk drive. But I have been streaming for 1 hour and 56 minutes. How long was that recording of the stream now? How long was that? 1 gigabyte of recording. Oh, delicious. Oh yeah, the pathfinding Nimby, oh, no, not Nimby, I mean, Transport Fever 2 wasn't the best. That was one thing I remembered. Definitely, let's say challenged. Let's call it that. Kind of like how the Northern Line just goes right under Lambeth North, but not stopping. Just gotta go fast. Would you say doing metro systems or conventional lines is more fun in Nimby Rails? I guess that's an interesting question, honestly. I think it's more of a case of what you're building, like the scope of the size of the network, rather than if it's metro or conventional rail. Because both can be fun and both can be painful, just depending on which one. And yes, I'm gonna add the Battersea branch, but I do actually have a question I want to quiz. Well, not quiz, but more so input on, because I had an idea regarding it. But first, let me just sort out the Kennington bit here. So, seconds. Right, so yeah, my idea for the Battersea branch is I'm going to build it as usual. However, I'm considering extending it to Clapham Junction and having a sort of balloon loop terminus station. So it would be something like, let me just do a demonstration right now, just quickly. Actually, no, we'll have it with 2 platforms. You'll still have 2 platforms, but it'll be a sort of curve like. Oh, hang on. Like that, for example, before sodding off to continue. Why? Well, my reasoning would be so that 2 trains can arrive. So a train can arrive and depart at the same time without needing for a driver to turn around. This is just a really rough example. It will look a little bit cleaner when I do it. But that's my idea. And the trains that would typically terminate at Battersea Power Station would instead terminate at Clapham Junction. Well, it's not. I mean, I guess calling it nefarious is a stretch. I wish the Northern Line. Well, here's the thing. I wish it did and didn't go to Clapham Junction. On one hand, it would be amazing for connections. On the other hand, it will just get overcrowded. It wouldn't be a Battersea to Clapham shuttle. It would be an extension of Battersea Power Station. Battersea Power Station wouldn't be the terminus point. Clapham Junction would become the terminus point. Why not just do a loop? Well, because I like how this. I like this. I like doing it as I said there. That's already a good enough loop. But okay, so the central bit of the Northern Line has been done. So let's build to. Well, first let me just build to. Let's build a Battersea Power Station then. Battersea. Oh, okay. The section is going to be exactly the same, but what from Battersea Power Station it gets extended to Clapham Junction. That's my idea. What do you mean Battersea doesn't need more trains? mean, that sort of makes sense, Concord, but I think I'm gonna have it so that it's Actually, give me a second. Let me just look at I'm gonna look for inspiration on the Paris metros. Bear with me. Let me double check because there's a line I think that will work with this layout really well. Let me just see. No. No. So I'm just double checking. Was it line 6? Yeah, yeah, we'll have it like an island platform, like in line 6. Hello there, Franic. Welcome to the stream. I'll probably only be going to be streaming for another 20 minutes or so. If I can at least build the Battersea Power Station, I'll feel like a happy boy. Is it that station where trains pass on the mezzanine track past the platform? No, I was thinking of like one of the terminus stations which was on a loop on line 6. And I'm thinking I'm going to do something similar to that, where it is on a loop, but it's an island platform. Right, so there's Oval Station, which we'll quickly put on to -2. Oh, still -2. Yeah, I've streamed for 2 hours before in the past, China. It is not new. Ooh, excuse me. And connect this. And we can do that a little bit better. And flip these. Oh, and the Kennington Loop. I almost forgot about that. Silly Billy, Daniel. We'll just say it's... We'll just say 40 seems the most logical sense. And it goes underneath, obviously. Have Charing Cross branch trains ever run to Morden? I think they do it in the peak quite often. So, yeah, they have. Alright, 9 elms. Hmm. Let me just close my window. So current it's 13, so let's say 20. Oh, nice, got it right. I don't blame you. It is sort of I mean, I guess it's nice the station exists, but I don't really blame you for forgetting about its existence. Look, China, I just said there's nothing strange about me streaming for 2 hours. It's really not that strange. If you were saying it's been 24 goddamn hours, then fair enough. But this is normal. For me. Alright, Battersea Power Station, which still has a stupidly high catchment area. Battersea Power Station. So this is going to be fun to sort out. Actually, I might as well just do them as individual lines at this point if they're going to be that far apart from each other. And... There are switches there, but we're not going to utilise them. Instead, we will just build to our famed Waterloo. Not Waterloo, it's Clapham Junction, you thicko. Alright. Okay. What am I thinking of here? I'm gonna switch. So we've got an island platform. And we're just gonna slow it down to 45. Am I in a bad situation right now? I banged my leg and it's bleeding. Why are you telling that to me instead? Not going to someone who could help you, like a parent, or get yourself some third aid. I'm not your. Oh goodness. Yeah, I mean, I understand why it doesn't go here IRL, because it would just be a... Everybody would then use it, and then the Northern Line would be already more unusable than it is currently. So, I perfectly understand it. So I'm not brain dead to the idea of what, yeah, I'm not brain dead to it, but I just, I might as well, if I can just have fun with this idea, then why not? A certain extension may, I think I'd be fine as it is currently. I'm good with it ending at Morden. Plus, the platforms would just be a complete hazard overall. Okay. Clapham Junction. There we go. Alright, we'll see how I feel within the next... so, we've definitely done a lot of the north section on the obviously done... Let's see how much more we can build before I start getting tired. So I don't really... I think I'm okay not to, fall... I don't need, any, I'm not really having dinner tonight. Well, it's not even a sense, I'm fine at the moment for, food, but I just want to get as much built as I possibly can. So Stockwell Station's about here, apparently. Alright then, hopefully you get your leg looked at. See you later, China. Okay, carry on. There's the Oval. It's funny enough, I've been past the Oval plenty of times, but I've never... Well, I'm not really into cricket, so I can't say I'm shocked by that. But, just an observation, if anything. Another reference I sadly don't get, Generator. What happened? What did the electricity go off or something when they were there? Or yeah, sorry. Yeah, I think I've said this. This will be like the third time I've said that they would just definitely not be used on the correct routes. If GWR go ahead with this plan. Ooh, oh, darn it. The Brazilian electrician that former commissioner... Commissioner Cressida Dick had shot before she came... because she became Met Commissioner. Right. Yeah, I didn't remember. I didn't really remember or recognize that. So apologies. Sometimes I am a bit out of touch with stuff, but at least I'm honest about it and self-aware. Oh dear. Hang on. Stockwell. Oh, goody. Clapham North and Clapham High Street. No, Clapham Common, I mean. Not... It will be kind of interesting to see what routes they put those trains on. And I say that with a really sort of squashed smile on my face. Oh, of course, that explains. Oh, no. Yeah, that would have got them in hot water, that's for sure. Oh, you're right. Alright, so this station, and I believe Clapham Common as well, are the ones with the really thin, narrow island platforms, so we've got to make ours really narrow as well. Alright. There we go. As about as narrow as I can get them without any issues with the thing. So Clapham North. And copy this station again for Clapham Common. Disable. Clapham Common, the area that has lots of interesting people at night. So Clapham South. Oh, come on. So, lap on south. Almost at the platform. Alright, I'll admit I am getting quite tired now, excuse me. So, let me just build Balam, and then I think I'm going to end the stream from there. Yeah, I was gonna actually say that you know your idea, as good as it is, relies on the government caring about the railway. A commonly basically fake news at this point, as far as I'm concerned. The mafia care about the railway more than British Rail. No. I mean the DFT. I'm also willing to bet that as well. Like a lot of people who have high influence in transportation with like buses and trains don't use those same services that they champion for. Either that or they don't care about them. Yeah, I think the 390s have got plenty of time left. They're not going to throw them away right now. Even with High Speed 2 being under construction, they'll still need You'll still need the West Coast Main Line for trains to go fast anyway, even if High Speed 2 still exists. Like French trains still reach 200 kph outside of the high speed lines. By the way, just thought I'd bring that up. It's just that the high speed lines in France have become more dominant. Also, they are good in comparison to here. Okay. Alright. Okay, I think that's enough for me tonight. So, we have built from... Oh, hang on, I haven't named the station here. Mornington Crescent. Let me just do that right now before I forget. Otherwise, I'm going to never rename it for the whole save and look like a complete idiot. But the point is, yes, we have named... we have built all of the... Well, not all of the Northern Line, but we built a good portion of it today. So, again, what I'm going to do is build the majority of it behind everyone's backs, because this is going to be boring otherwise, just waiting. And then we'll see, join me next time, where we'll see how the progress is going. But so far, I should also say that this save game is actually making us money. As you can see, we bring in roughly 2.8 million a day, which is really good. And I'm really proud of that. So, yeah, that'll be it for today on today's stream. Thank you, everybody, for coming along to this really fun stream. And we made some great progress. Oh. Oh, yeah, I need some sleep. So, thank you very much, everyone, for coming along. And hopefully I'll see you next time. I'll save the game now. Yeah, goodbye, everybody, and good night.